Hello everyone, welcome to day 53 of a Stitch a Day 365 days crochet challenge. In today's video we are going to see how to crochet these tulip stitches. So to make these, it's done in 4 rows. The first 2 rows are rows of single crochet stitches, and this works on a foundation row of a multiple of 3. So here I have done 1 row of single crochet as the foundation row, and I have also completed another row of single crochet. So once you have done 2 rows of single crochet, you have to change the color to green. Okay. So every leaf row and the flower row, it starts with a double crochet stitch. So we are starting off with chain 3, turn your work, and into the next stitch we are going to do something called a V stitch. A V stitch is 1 double crochet, chain 2 and 1 more double crochet, all into the same space. Okay, so we got 1 double crochet, chain 2 and 1 double crochet, all into the same chain space. Then you have to skip 2 and go into the next stitch and make the next V stitch. So we have to skip 2, go into the next stitch and make the other V stitch. Okay, so you have to do it till the end of the row, and I'll meet you back once I complete this row. Once you reach the end of the row, you finish it off with a double crochet. Before completing the final double crochet stitch, you can attach the yarn that is needed for making the flower row. Okay, so again it starts off with a double crochet. So we are going to chain 3, turn your work, and into the V stitch we are working a incomplete double crochet stitch. An incomplete double crochet stitch is done by starting off just like a double crochet, and the second yarn over we are not going to complete. You're going to make 1 more like that and 1 more like that. So here I have done 3. If you want, you can do 5 or 7. Okay, so now yarn over and pull out of all the loops and chain 1. So this is a incomplete double crochet stitch. So this is going to be a flower stitch. Now move on to the next row, move on to the next flower, and you have to crochet 1 more chain. That is, between each flower you should have 2 chains. And now make another incomplete double crochet stitch of 3 double crochets. Okay, so just like this you have to do till the end of the row. Once you get a hang of it, it's a very easy stitch to do. I prefer to do the incomplete double crochet stitch over a puff stitch because it almost gives the same effect, and it is a lot easier to handle than a puff stitch. Okay, if you want, you can make this into a puff stitch flower as well. All you have to do is make 1 puff stitch instead of the incomplete double crochet stitch. See, here I have made a puff stitch. It's still going to look like a flower, but it may not look like a tulip, but still it's going to look like a bud. Okay, see the difference? So this is incomplete double crochet and this is a puff stitch. Again chain 2, make the next flower stitch, and then chain 1, and at the last stitch you have to make 1 double crochet. Okay, so now it's again time for us to switch colors. So we are going to make 2 single crochet rows here. So here I have not cut the yarn because I'll be joining the stitch back here again. So I just took the long loop to the back side. Okay, so now chain 1 and make 1 single crochet, and in between the flower you have to make on top of the flower you have to make 1 single crochet again, and in between the flower you have to make 2 single crochets. Okay, again on top of the flower make 1 single crochet, and in between the flower you have to make 2. So the next row will be the green row, and the next row will be the flower row. You can do this to any length that you want, and then you can end it off with the white row so that it looks clean. Okay, so do try out this stitch, and if you have any doubts you can leave it in the comment section below, and I'll meet you tomorrow with yet another interesting crochet stitch. Thank you.